thank you most sincerely for linking up with us in the provision of security, especially that conducive environment so that businesses, the economy can continue to thrive and people can continue to do what they need to do in a secure environment. The step that we're taking today is one of the first that we've done with a company, and it's something that I've picked up from my military side exposure, especially working with our bigger partners, the Americans in particular, in the theaters with the multinational force and observers in the Sinai, in Egypt, in Iraq, and also other areas I've operated in Syria earlier on, and then in the Golan Heights where technology has played a big part. And then visiting, in particular, China. This is one of the areas where I made several trips into China and saw how they worked with the community. What amazed me was that in a particular place that we visited, they looked after a population of about 3 million people, and only 36 police officers looked after that population, but they relied on technology, CCTV cameras, and they had laws in place where certain cameras that were installed were enslaved into the police system, and then with certain softwares that they could monitor the movement and have mobile teams ready to react to situations when it happened. So that was the concept that we came back with, and then during the first phase of the first wave of COVID that hit the country, it was something that we were discussing and pondering how we were going to do, and we were looking for who could fund it and all that, and then the Australians and the New Zealanders stepped in, and that is why that is how we've come to what we have here. The concept that we brought in, discussed with them. And then we'll have this mirrored at the divisions as well. In the Western Division, the Southern Division, we're working now with Water Police so that when our fast RIB boats get online, we're still waiting for that, for the experts from Japan to come across so that we can finish off the familiarization training on that. But we are going into having the Water Police own command center so that the crew will go with cameras on as well. And there are other areas. This is the first phase, is what you see here today. And we haven't opened it up to the media. But I think today the lucky media outlets that are here will allow you in, and some of the things that we might ask you not to release the details of some things, but we should be able to let you in today, understanding that people monitor us as well, and they plan on how to beat what we have. But this is the first phase. We're going to grow on this, so that when we hopefully will reach a stage where we send patrol teams out, personnel, they will have body cams as well. We've already have some body cams in place that we are testing, so that if they react to any situation that might develop in any of your shops, that we see something that's happening, we're moving in that direction as well. At come a time, every police officer that we send out on patrols or dealing with such situations will have a body cam as well, and can be monitored from such command centers and certain commands given in. It'll take away the issues of brutality and arguments that come up when we act on issues that we have to deal with. It cuts both ways. It helps us more in dealing with issues professionally, and also in the capture of evidence that can be produced in court later. So we thank you, Shop and Save, for taking the first step in working with us in enslaving your cameras to us. You have extra set of eyes now that can monitor things from here, even though we're still in the first phase, but it's good. We have to look at softwares that will see movement of people, that is sudden movements and things happen that can alert us to certain cameras, because otherwise at this stage, it's being done manually. We're still building up to that stage so that we can have a safer and conducive environment out there, not only for you to run your business, but for the people of Fiji that come and utilize your business, that they can shop in a safe and secure environment. And at the end of the day, that's all that we want, and that is the essence of policing, that we control the security, internal security situation, that everybody can go around with their business. So thank you again for being here today and taking this step that you're the first step we're signing off with, and we hope this will be with many others to come in due time as we continue to build up this capacity with our electronic command centers.
Thank you, sir. I shall now invite the Director, Colombo Investment Private Limited, Mr. Michel Deo, to deliver his address.
The Commissioner of Police, Brigadier General Mr. Sitiveni Giliho, members of the Fiji Police Force, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to you all, and thank you for attending today's signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Shop and Save Supermarket and the Fiji Police Force. Today marks the beginning of what we hope will be a fruitful partnership for both parties. Colombo Investments Limited, trading as Shop and Save Supermarket, operates a chain of grocery retail outlets, bakeries, and restaurants throughout Fiji. We are a proud locally owned business that strives to provide a safe working and shopping environment for both our staff and customers. One of the most important ways that we have ensured to do this is through the significant investments made on the installation and surveillance of CCTV cameras placed strategically throughout the company's premises. It is therefore fitting that today we announce our intention to further grow on this commitment and further act on our obligation as a socially responsible business by signing on to this very important initiative. Through this MOU, Shop and Save will provide the Fiji Police Force access to our surveillance camera feed for the selected cameras situated along the perimeters of all premises that our retail outlets currently occupy. Our branches are primarily situated in densely populated areas with high foot traffic and activity, and therefore it is our understanding that by sharing access to our CCTV camera feeds, we will be assisting the force in carrying out their smart surveillance for the purpose of monitoring, detection, and prevention of crime. As a business, we understand that it is our corporate social responsibility to support such initiatives, and we hope this MOU will go on to strengthen cooperation and further collaboration between both parties in the mutual interest of crime prevention. I would like to convey my gratitude to the technical and operational teams of both the Fiji Police Force and Shop and Save, who have worked very hard to make this initiative possible, and give thanks to the Commissioner of Police and members of the force for the work that you do each day in providing a safe environment for everyone in our beloved country. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.